Hey, welcome to Izzy Media Films, where we are talking about baby dumping today. In Namibia, baby dumping and infanticide are criminal acts punishable by law. This implies that when a mother is prosecuted, she may be sentenced to prison with charges of murder and concealment of birth.
Here is what some women had to say. Maria from Odiowarongo says,
I was filled with so much anger because after he slept with me, he dared to tell me that he is young and that he just wanted to have fun with me, and he is not ready for a child, and I can do whatever I want with it. So, I did what I wanted to do with it and I got rid of it. That time, I didn't feel any remorse, I just wanted to retaliate for what he did to me, but now, when I think about it, I regret it because the baby was innocent. I felt so powerless, so defeated because it didn't matter what I thought of doing, but nothing seemed to work. I was thinking to myself, I don't work and no one seemed to care. If I give birth to this baby, how am I going to care for it? I felt so helpless in my situation, being perhaps HIV positive and hearing that one cannot breastfeed while you are positive. I felt, what I am going to feed the baby with? So, there was no other alternative than getting rid of the baby.
Maria experienced denial and rejection by her male partner, family, and the community. Maria mentioned that she was rejected by her family and male partner and that the male partner denied his responsibility toward the pregnancy. Justice says,
When I told my boyfriend that I was pregnant, he just said, I don't know what you are talking about. We just started this relationship now, and you are telling me that you are pregnant. It means you were already pregnant before we started this relationship. Go and look for the father of your child, I am not the father. The moment I told him that I was pregnant, he just flatly denied that he was responsible for the pregnancy. So, I decided to remove the pregnancy, to take revenge on him. I had to retaliate to pay him back for what he has done. What do you expect one should do if a person knows that he has impregnated you? You were nicely together, and all of a sudden, you tell the person that you are pregnant, he chooses to deny it. You don't work, you don't have any other means of taking care of the baby, so the only option is dumping the baby, but sometimes not to kill the baby.
Young ladies and women experience psychological factors, which refer to things that can influence the human mind's functions, attitudes, and characteristics. These factors can, in return, affect the behavior and well-being of a person. Examples of such factors are anxiety and a lack of motivation. Psychological factors can affect the thoughts, feelings, attitudes, and other cognitive or affective characteristics of an individual that influence how he or she behaves. Women who committed baby dumping or infanticide are subjected to mental torture due to the situation they go through. As a result, their judgment is adversely affected.
After I got the baby, I was so scared, I didn't know what to do. I left the baby in the room where I got it and went into another room. I was just turning around in that room. I went outside where my mother was in the kitchen, traditional kitchen. I couldn't say a word, even to tell her I got a baby and it is in the room, because in the first instance, I didn't tell her that I was pregnant. Now, how would I start telling her that I got a baby? I just stood there as if I was bound by something. And it felt as if everything in me came to a dead end. I was in constant fear because I did not know what to do with the pregnancy, and on the other hand, I didn't know what my sister had in mind because I knew that she didn't want me at her place. She would tell me that I have to wake up and go anywhere I want because she needs to lock her room and go to work. You can imagine, for a person who is pregnant and who needs to eat and the rest, so I just couldn't take it and I got rid of the pregnancy.
Due to this fear of being prosecuted for baby dumping and infanticide that is often associated with concealment of birth, Namibia lacks accurate figures on the incidence of baby dumping and infanticide, because such instances are either underreported or not recorded separately from other murders.
I didn't want to bother my grandmother about the pregnancy because I had already made up my mind that the pregnancy must go. I believe that if our families can just care a bit for us when we are pregnant, then all these negative, evil things or thoughts will never happen to us, because no one cares, and you don't have anyone to turn to. Then you find yourself committing this sick kind of atrocities.